What's up, Madden community? MT Squared back with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. And today we're going to talk about how it is actually possible to build a 50 out of 50 and 25 out of 25 theme team on the same team. For the past week, I've been talking about how it's now possible to build a 3x25 theme team with the addition of Team Diamonds 2 and each team getting an additional ×3 team chemistry spot. I put out a video last week on how to do that, and I put out a video yesterday on my new 97 overall Denver, San Francisco, Washington theme team. That team is sick, so if you haven't checked out those two videos, definitely go take a look. I will pin them both in the comments section. If you do find this video helpful, please drop a like down below and subscribe so you can see future content. Most of the videos I post are theme team related, as that is what my passion is with playing Madden 22, building theme teams. I usually change up my theme team every couple weeks based off of new cards that come out and who the top teams are, with a big focus on speed and height. All right, so let's get into how it is actually possible to build a 50 plus 25 theme team. In order to do this, you will definitely need to have both team diamonds for both teams, both stocking stuffers, and your team captain in your lineup. You will also need to have all 6 visuals with one of these two teams, so both of your playbooks, both of your uniforms, your coach, and your stadium. You also need to have all 52 roster spots, including your kicker and punter, playing for one of the two teams that you're building the team with. If your team has a Gridiron Forge card, you will also need to add them as well to get the ×2 team chem from that card. You can, however, still add up to 3 cards in your specialist area that are not part of your theme team. These cards don't count toward team chems anyway. Most people add strong safeties in at sub linebacker to get extra players in. After that, it gets a little tricky because you can't build a 50 plus 25 team with any two teams. There are certain teams that have cards with hidden ×2 team chemistry, and they are all the AFC or NFC conference cards that came out for Harvest promo and for the playoff promo. So Emmanuel Sanders for the AFC and Ndamukong Suh for the NFC for Harvest, and then Leonard Floyd for the NFC and Roger Saffold for the AFC for the playoffs promo. But even having two teams from the same conference doesn't guarantee that you can build that 50 plus 25 theme team. So let's look at an example of two teams you can do this with. So the Miami Dolphins and Denver Broncos. Miami has 2 extra ×2 chemistry cards on their team on top of their Team Diamonds cards and their Stocking Stuffer card. So Jalen Phillips with his Gridiron Forge card gets ×2 team chemistry, and then Ndamukong Suh with his Harvest card. I'm not sure exactly why Suh gets ×2 chemistry for the Dolphins, but if you buy the power up and upgrade him all the way, he gets ×2 Dolphins chemistry for some reason. Even though it's an all NFC card, he did play for the Dolphins, so he should get a single chemistry. But anyway, so even with the fact that the Dolphins have 2 extra ×2 chemistry cards, there's only a few teams the Dolphins can pair to get that 50 out of 50 and 25 out of 25 theme team. And that's the Broncos, Bills, Steelers, Titans, Patriots, Cowboys, and Rams. So they compare with the Broncos, Bills, and Steelers because of the fact that Emmanuel Sanders, who's in my wide receiver 5 spot here, he had played with each of them before, and he gets all AFC teams. So if you equip him on your team, then he'll get single chemistry for the Dolphins, and then he'll get ×2 chemistry for either the Broncos, the Bills, or the Steelers. Dolphins compare with the Titans because of Roger Saffold getting all AFC teams here at left guard. He's the AFC master for the playoffs promo, and he played for the Titans, so he gets ×2 chemistry with them. Dolphins pair with the Patriots because of J.C. Jackson's Gridiron Forge card and the Stocking Stuffer Master having ×2 chemistry. Dolphins compare with the Cowboys because of Suh, who's already in the lineup, gets all NFC teams, and the Cowboys have a Gridiron Forge card with Ezekiel Elliott, who gets ×2 team chemistry, and they also have 2 Stocking Stuffer cards because of CeeDee Lamb. Dolphins pair with the Rams because of Saffold having played with the Rams, and when you equip the NFC playoff card, Leonard Floyd, he also played for the Rams, so he gets ×2 team chemistry from there. You get the gist there. You need to have a handful of cards that count for multiple teams with the 4 conference cards, Suh, Sanders, Saffold, and Floyd, and you also need to have a couple cards with ×2 chemistry, so whether that's a Gridiron Forge card or a conference card that has also played for that team. Can't just pick 2 random teams and build a 50 plus 25 theme team. Someone asked me yesterday to help them build a 50 out of 50 Washington and 25 out of 25 Raiders theme team. Those are 2 teams that don't currently pair with each other, not until you get more cards that previously mentioned, that can count toward more than one team. So here you can see I've got the offense and defense pictured. I'm currently running with that 3x25 Denver, San Fran, Washington on my main squad. So I had a bunch of Denver cards already, and I'm also a Dolphins fan, so I almost always have a full team as a backup lineup when I feel like having fun with my favorite team. I do need to get the new Jalen Waddle card still, but anyway. Another thing to mention from a logistical standpoint, it doesn't matter which team has 50 and which team has 25. Obviously, just play to the strengths of the team you're building with. If you've been taking a look at who I've got on offense and defense, you can see not a single card is not a Dolphins or Broncos player. And when you see my visuals, you can also see every option is taken out by the Dolphins to ensure that full 50 out of 50 and 25-25 team. All right, so let's look at the Conference Harvest and Playoffs cards so you can see which other teams you can potentially build a team with. If your team doesn't get double chemistry with one of these cards, or if they don't have a Gridiron Forge card, then more than likely you won't be able to build a 50+25 team with the team that you're hoping for. So just a reminder, the 5 Gridiron Forge cards that are currently in the game, you got J.C. Jackson for the Patriots that gets ×2 chemistry, Jalen Phillips for the Dolphins, Cam Newton for the Panthers, DJ Reader for the Bengals, and Ezekiel Elliott for the Cowboys. All right, so first here we've got the AFC Harvest card, Emmanuel Sanders. You can put one of these 5 teams on him, the Steelers, Broncos, 49ers, Saints, or Bills, plus he gets all AFC teams. So you can have ×2 team chemistry for the Steelers, Broncos, and Bills. Next up, we got the NFC Harvest card, Ndamukong Suh. I mentioned earlier, for some reason, he gets ×2 team chemistry. You can see, I don't even have Miami's selected as a box, and he already gets the Dolphins chemistry plus all NFC teams. So he can get ×2 team chemistry for the Dolphins when you select him. And then also he'll get ×2 chemistry for the Lions, Rams, or Bucks. Next is AFC Playoffs, Roger Saffold. You can put either the Rams or Titans chem on him, so he can get ×2 team chemistry for the Titans, since he is the AFC Master. And then next up is Playoffs Master Leonard Floyd. He can get ×2 team chemistry for either the Rams or the Bears. I didn't figure out exactly all of the entire pairing possibilities for every other team. If you have a question on a specific pair of teams, ask in the comment section below, and I will let you know if it is possible. And that's all I got for today's video, guys. If you did enjoy it or found it helpful, please drop a like down below and subscribe so you can see future content. After picking up about 7 subscribers yesterday, I'm currently just 13 subs away from my first 100. If you could help me get there, I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you for watching.